So I'm trying to be impromptu, so I'm speaking to you from my moo tonight. Let's talk about ego and love. And when I say love, I'm talking about love that you so desire, but then you don't know how to receive it because your ego is so much bigger. And when I say your ego is so much bigger, you will throw all kinds of spikes, blocks, and everything in the road in order for a person to come in and authentically love you. Once you start seeing that it is getting real, once you start seeing that it's getting deep, and once you start seeing it's moving a little bit too fast for your liking, that ego will come in like a thief in the night. A person could scream from the top of their lungs how much they love you. But baby, that ego will block them from receiving the love you are trying to give to them. Let me tell you something from firsthand. This shit will have you feeling like something's wrong with you. Because now that this person is moving out of ego, they start to find you as the problem. Sometimes they don't even find you as a problem. They try to make them seem like they're the problem because they trying to avoid what the real problem is. You know, that whole, it's not you, it's me bullshit. Yeah, sometimes it's just bullshit. Sometimes the person is just blocking the love that you are trying to authentically give to them, the love that they so desire, but then their ego kicks in. I mean, that's when you start questioning yourself and wondering, did you do something wrong? And was I moving too fast? Or what did I do? And what if? And all these questions come because of the roadblock that that person was putting up. This is when you have to say, you know what, we're just not in alignment, and stand on it. Because when you start questioning your own boundaries, that's when a lot of shit go left, and you start asking all these questions that you already know the answer to because they done told you, or they start moving totally different. This is when you exit left, because later on it's gonna be you the problem. Yep, their little ego won't even just say, you know what, you're right, we not aligned and I'm gonna go ahead and leave you alone. No, they will now start chastising you as if you were the problem when all you were trying to do was love on them. And this love is genuinely authentic because they keep coming back. But this is when you're doing too much. Or I can't take this. This is just too much. Or you're too much. You're a lot to deal with. Now, all these things that they once admired and loved is now being turned and used against you. The lesson of the heart chakra: you can't make a person's inability to receive love make you question the way that you love. Because to them, it may be too much. To them, it may be overwhelming. To them, it may be all things that are triggering something within them that they are missing in a whole. This just means that their root, their sacral, and their solar plexus got some healing to do. And this is when you should be like, baby, we don't align anymore. Shit, you may never align with them. The rejection of ego just means that it's something deep within them that they got to deal with. It's not your responsibility to show them. It's not your responsibility to prove to them. And it's not your responsibility to try to show them that they are worthy to be loved. And if you sit in a space and try to do these things, this is some work that you need to do for yourself as well. Let's be real, I dealt with this. And I had to take accountability for my actions and accountability for the shit that I allowed when I already knew that I needed to walk away. But sometimes that cloudiness, that misjudgment and all will have you all fogged up because you just have this thought process that you could love this person into loving themselves. No, you need to let it go and let them figure that shit out way over there. And it's okay for you to realize that you guys are not in alignment. You don't have to force alignment. I've said that before. Do not force alignment in spaces and places that you know you are not fully accepted. And if somebody can't fully accept the type of love and the kind of love that you are giving to them, it is time to go. So during this Mercury retrograde and all the funny ass feelings that's coming up, and maybe the thought processes and maybe the what ifs and the reach outs and all of the above that come to you, double think. Is this going to be any different at this moment? Don't be like me and letting a person circle the block and then come back with the same bullshit and now you gotta block them. Just know they have to come back and show because it was their ego that brought y'all to this place. Ashe.